Yes, that's right, people. In case you didn't know, today is Wednesday, and the American presidential election was yesterday/today, depending on where you live and what time you went to bed. Obama won, in case you didn't realise, which I am glad about. I mean, it's a historic event. Yay for Obama. But what does kind of worry me is that Obama. All I've heard about Obama really is that he's less experienced than John McCain, and that he will be the first black president of the United States. I mean, it's a historic event, and I'm very glad that we finally do have a black president of the United States. But I'm just a bit worried and concerned that people have got very caught up in the idea that there's going to be a black president, and they've gone yay, and they've just wanted to make a historic event happen. Maybe they haven't thought it through completely. I'm not saying I'm against Obama. I mean, I'm in no position to talk about it because I haven't been following the campaign. I've got no idea what his policies are. I do as far as I know, he's more of a what's the word? Economic. He's addressed the economic issues, and then John McCain was more about the war, and this was supposed to be an election about the war, but it wasn't. It was an election about the economy because, you know, only a couple of months ago the whole thing went to shit. That's all I'm saying on the matter. I know that's going to be my topic for conversation this week because I haven't bothered to think of one yet. Okay, on to the subjects of conversation. Carla, what the fuck was going on with your video? Seriously. There were all those random pictures that made me laugh, and I'm glad that you were experimenting with transitions and doing different things on Movie Maker, but it was just so... I couldn't understand. I couldn't fathom what these images were supposed to be about. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I love Desperate Housewives. It's such a great program. It's like so cool. I don't know how to describe it, but I love it. And I'm glad that you like it too, because I bet you that Daniel and Adam don't like Desperate Housewives because they're so, you know, science fiction geeks, but us girls, we do like our bitchy conversations, don't we? Friends, also I agree with you there, because Friends is good, but it's just like so played so much that everyone's seen all the episodes, and you know the jokes are coming, really. Of course I put vegetarians below bus drivers and below Paris Hilton. I'm not even going to explain that point, because it's so... Why would you ask that? Automated message machines, yes, that made me chuckle a lot, because I hate them too. I've had bad experiences with cinema automated machines in the past. It kind of reminds me of another awesome program called Phone Jacker, which is brilliant. He does this whole skit where he rings up someone, or he gets them to ring them, and then he pretends to be the answer machine, and he just messes with what they say. You have to watch it to know how funny it is. And like Daniel said, the theme tune, Sometimes You Wanna Go, that one is from a very, you know, famous 90s or 80s program called Cheers. If you haven't heard of, at the very least, of Cheers, then you need some serious social rehabilitation. Moving on to Daniel. Stop complaining about the laundrettes, okay? Last time you did it, we all got on to you because you said that you'd rather drink 2 or 3 drinks than wear clothes for 2 or 3 weeks, and we all know that that is the truth. And leave the cleaner ladies alone. They're people too. Supermarkets, you know, whose fault is that you can't not spend money? If you have a problem with spending money, take enough money for shower gel only. Don't bring £35 because you know you're just going to spend it. The word you're looking for is subliminal images that Carla was using. they weren't subliminal images, but I think that's what you were getting at. RE lessons, okay, now I see what you're talking about, but yeah, I get what you're saying. They aren't always taken as seriously as they should be. And I did not refuse blankly to talk about your conversation topic about decisions. I just didn't understand. I know that might be a hard concept for you to understand, you know, people not understanding things, but we're not as smart as you, okay? This is me we're talking about. If you had have just, you know, explained it a bit better, then maybe I would have attempted it. But now that I think about it, and I've had about 2 weeks to think about this now, I've come to the conclusion that you do not know when you make a decision, because you just go ahead and do it. That's all I have. As for your task about the picture, the logo, I did make something very quickly. It's a fish eating popcorn chicken with a hat on. No one even bothered to pick out the clips, so instead of, you know, giving you that packet of bourbon creams, I decided to eat them myself. Bourbon, by the way. Fireworks. I think I'm pretty much done now. So I will see you guys on the next day that we do things. Okay, I realise that was a pretty shoddy attempt at a logo, but I've only had a day to do it, and I'm a complete computer loser. So next week, and I'll have your logo. And also, while we're on this whole subject, I don't think we're allowed to use those theme tunes because we may have to pay royalties. And I'm not up for that.